beckoned. She picked it up, dialed Vinod's number. "Hello?" he said. In the background, she could hear chatter in the steady chug-a-chug of the train Vinod took to work. Normal, working-day sounds. "Vinod?" she whispered. "Yes?" he prompted. He was taciturn, but never impatient. "Vinod, I want to go home." The day was populated with ghosts. Ghosts from a past that Shirin had tried desperately to relegate to a corner of her heart. Ghosts that stubbornly refused to stay quiet or hidden, and every so often manifested in memories that washed over her and left her dizzy with yearning. She was waiting, the engine of her Honda Civic idling, at a pedestrian crossing on the way to work, wishing away the headache that loomed behind her eyelids, when she felt premonition chill her spine. She looked up, and her gaze was held by a pair of eyes. Cold, empty, and yet somehow accusatory. Among the press of people crossing the road. She was aware of a rushing in her ears, of her whole body trembling, of her heart screaming against her chest. She wanted to gun the engine and drive away, but she was hemmed in by the people ahead and the cars behind. She wanted to get out of the car and run, but what if the eyes followed? The last straggling pedestrian crossed, and Shirin raced away, breaking the speed limit, constantly checking all mirrors to make sure she wasn't pursued. When the crossing was a safe distance behind, she pulled up at a gas station, taking in the other cars, the people visible through the lit windows of the shop. No empty, threatening eyes. She switched off the engine and locked herself in. Then, with shaky fingers reluctant to do her bidding, she pulled out her phone and dialed Vinod's number for a second time that morning. "Yes?" His voice was clipped. "Vinod, I saw..." "Shonu, I'm at a meeting. Can I call you back?" Why had she called him? She knew how busy he was, how he hated to be disturbed at work. Everything was off-kilter since the dream this morning. And what she had just seen. A hallucination? Something real? Here? Now? He misinterpreted her silence. "Shonu, I'm sorry." She heard voices discussing flowcharts, male laughter. "I'll call you later. Bye." Ringtone loud in her ear. She put the phone back in her bag, unlocked the car and stepped outside on jelly legs. She was a survivor. She wouldn't let what she'd just seen, thought she'd seen, defeat her. She smoothed her skirt, flicked a sliver of lint off her shirt. A bell tinkled as she pushed open the door of the shop. The Asian man at the till looked up briefly, drowsy brown eyes glazed with boredom. "Stop this. Stop inspecting the eyes of everyone you see." She treated herself to coffee and a jam donut. At work, she was swamped with concerned queries and advice she didn't want. "Shirin, you look peaky. What's the matter, you coming down with something?" 2 ibuprofen and a black coffee, that's what works for me." And exaggerated winks and nudges, with allusions to the night before. "Enjoyed ourselves a bit too much last night, did we? What's the occasion then?" She went straight to Kate's office and knocked. "Have you had breakfast? I got donuts." "Are you all right, babe? You look like something the cat brought in." Kate. Witty. Straight-talking. Irish. Her only friend in the UK. Kate was the one who had interviewed her at CST Solutions, looking for a software programmer to join her team. Immediately after the interview, Kate had held out her hand to Shirin. "I know I'm breaking all the rules, and we're supposed to get back to you after 3 days. But what the heck? You're on..."